welcome to the Connected Cornerstone podcast. I'm here with Larry, and you can see we're ready to go for Sunday. So we wanted to tell you a little bit about Sunday and what to expect, and I'm going to take this mask off now just so you can actually hear me. But we're really glad you've tuned in today, and it's going to be a little different, but we want to make sure we can open up in the safest way as possible. And I know there's some concerns, some are excited. We've got this is tough. Let's just be real honest here. As a church, we want to be careful, but at the same time, we do know that there's value in meeting together in person. And so we're kind of going to explain a little bit of what to expect Sunday. So Larry, why don't you tell us a little bit about when people get here and arrive, what they can expect?
Well, I'll let you know, even from the parking lot, it's going to be a little bit different in that the greeters that we have downstairs will greet you and warmly and heartily, but we won't be hugging, we won't be shaking hands, and that will be the case also in the building. And you can come up either in the front of the building, in the parking lot over there, and come in that entrance or come in the back. But there will be hand sanitizer available as soon as you come in the facility. There will be greeters there, but again, they won't be hugging you, they won't be shaking your hand. But we just want to welcome people back. It's so good to get back. We've had our staff meeting today, and it's just so good to be able to see one another and talk to one another instead of just doing it all online. And that's been a great substitute, but there's nothing like meeting in person. I guess the other thing we'll have is that our greeters will be wearing masks, and Mike will talk more about that in a minute. But we just want everybody to feel comfortable and safe in this house of worship. Did I miss anything?
No, I think another thing, we will be working at keeping our distance as well, and we ask you to do the same. So again, this is kind of a crazy time, so just know that. We do ask that you wear a mask. I know that's the governor's current guidance. His current executive order requires a mask in public places. And I know that just the idea of asking people to wear a mask, it's controversial. We get that, we understand that, and we understand that not everybody is in support of our governor's directive here. But we do ask that you wear one, and I know there's a few exceptions for young children, for people who have a medical condition that they can't wear it, and we understand that. But if your reason for not wanting to wear one is just that you don't agree with the governor, we're really going to ask that you wear one, and we're going to have free masks available for you. And here's the reason why, is because our community is really in the midst of this pandemic. We've seen several deaths here in the last few days. Our nursing homes, our hospital have been overwhelmed. We need to do everything we can to protect our community and show our love to the community. And one of the ways we do that is to do as good as we can to prevent the spread of this. And so a mask really does. We know that you can be asymptomatic and actually have COVID and transmit it without even realizing it. So that's why we wear a mask. It's really as a way to prevent the spread to other people. And the other thing it does, it makes people feel safe. And I've noticed this as I've been in stores. When I've come into contact with people who don't have a mask, I'm immediately kind of keeping my distance and backing away from them. And so I think it puts people at ease. And that's really what we want. When people come to church, we want them to be at ease. We've always said that we want Cornerstone to be a safe place to hear a dangerous message. And that's one of the ways we can make this a safe place. And if we can do something to put people's fears at ease, then let's do that. Let's do that enthusiastically. Let's do that wholeheartedly, just so that we can come together and worship. So Larry kind of talked a little bit about what to expect when you get here. I will share that as we go through the service, our service is going to be a little shorter. We're going to keep it to an hour. We need some time to clean and disinfect between services. So at the end of the service, we're going to ask that we don't hang around, and we'll have to actually empty the facility so we can clean it. And that hurts my heart in some ways, right? Because this really is, we want people to stay around, and we want people to hang out, and the ability to not do that. We can talk, we can communicate in the parking lot, keep our distance outside. But that's really what we have to do right now to do this safely. So that's a little bit of what it's going to look like. Let's talk about what to do to get ready. We are asking that you go online to mycornerstone.fyi and to sign up just to save a seat. And that just helps us to know how many people to expect. And if we see we're hitting our limit on one service, we'll have to close one service and open another or have a overflow seating area available. We're really, though, we're fine with keeping the attendance low. So here's what I would share. If you have any concerns at all about whether or not you should come, I'll help you out here. Just please stay home. At this time, there's no rush. We really want to do this as almost like a soft opening and just a few people. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it works. Let's see how we can do an even better job. And so if you're older, if you have any health risk, if you are just worried in general about this, do not feel any pressure to be here. And that goes for our hospitality team, our worship team, anybody at all, any of our leadership. We've told them the same thing. You don't have to be here. We're going to be fine. We'll do church with who's able to come. And so that's kind of, that's the plan right now.
Yeah, we're actually, for near in, further into the future, we plan on doing our services here and online, similar to the way we have been doing them. So they will be interactive. You'll be able to make comments, and we can reply to those comments and just have a kind of an ongoing conversation during the church. So there's a lot of people that have really liked that, embraced that, and I think you'll enjoy it whether you're here or there. We still want to have that sense of community. And I tell you, there's a lot of buzzwords going out about together and things like that, but the truth is that we just need one another. And I think the enemy has tried to get us a wedge driven in between us that we feel like we're better off alone, and that's just not true. I mean, the Bible is clear on that we need one another, but we do need to be safe. And the upside is that my brother says I never looked better than with this mask on.
Yeah, my mask actually says faith over fear. And we do. We're going to have faith over fear in doing this. And so, again, if you've got any questions, let us know. We're excited to see everyone. And we actually, at the end of our second service this week, we're going to kind of go down to our new building, and we've actually got a baptism plan where there's 2 children in one family that have asked to be baptized. And we're going to do that. So that's exciting that the first Sunday back we get to celebrate and do a baptism. We're going to have to keep our distance for that. And we've got a plan for that as well. But for the ones who are able to come and observe, that's going to be really neat. A great way to use our new building just right off the bat here to work as our place to hold a baptism. So
that'll be inside the building?
That's inside the building.
So people get a mini tour.
Yeah, you get a sneak peek. It's not 100% finished yet, but it's getting close. So that's within just a matter of weeks. And if you've driven by the church, you've seen that, and we are really excited about how that's taken shape. So we just wanted to kind of give you an update real quick and let you know what's going on. We are going back to 2 services, so be sure and remember that, 9:15 and 11. So if you've been tuning in at 10 o'clock for our live stream, we're back to our old service times, 9:15 and 11 a.m. We'll be sending out some emails this week, and that may be how you're viewing this, is actually through that. We just wanted to let you know. And again, we ask that you be praying for us too. This is a tough time for all churches, and some churches have already been meeting for a while. Some are holding on even longer. Every church is unique, and there's no judgment here one way or the other. Again, and if you don't feel comfortable yet, we ask that you do just hold off and wait until you come back. And we're going to be online. We're going to be doing the things we've been doing. And so that's really our plan right now. We're excited to see you and look forward to being able to meet in person. So,
either way, we hope you have a great Sunday, and we're looking forward to getting together with you.
Amen. See you guys.
Amen.